So if we find the difference like we did before, so if I label that one, remember what I did? Labeled it number 1 and number 2. What would you like to do? Should we do number 1 take away number 2 because the number's bigger? Or do we have to make it minus first? So let's times through by -1. So number 1 is still 3x plus 2y equals 23. Number 2 is now minus 2x plus y equals -6. I'm going to get not to write this down at this stage. Okay? Don't write this one down at this stage. It'll be on video for you to review. Right. What happens then? So if we now do our subtraction, what would you do? Number 1 subtract number 2?
5.
Yeah. So number 1 subtract number 2. So 3x take away 2x is, so 3x take away -2x is 5x. 2x take away 2y take away y is y plus y. 23 take away -6 is 29. Okay, I did say don't write this down.
Yeah.
The reason is I'm now in a problem. What's the problem?
You're the words in there.
And why am I in a worse situation than I was before? What method are we using, by the way? And what have we not done? We've not eliminated anything. How many possibilities are there for 5x plus y to equal 29? An infinite number. Could be anything. Right? When we get to the stage, at the moment we're only using integers, like whole numbers, but we could have decimals, fractions, so that it could be any particular number. So what we've done is we've gone from a situation where we've got 2 equations that gives us what we need to 1 equation where we can't tell. So do you see how finding the difference means it doesn't work? Is that right? Can you see that? And any feedback on that at all? That makes sense?
Yes.
All right. So what do we do instead? Right. What we're going to do, well, we need to kind of refer back to question 1 and why were all the question 1s possible? What did we say? We literally just said it. Because they all had what?
They're all the same.
They all had one of the variables the same. Okay. Could we do that?
You like plus y's. Or like
Okay,
plus
right.
X.
So I remember I did a question with you, like at the very beginning, and I said, if you had 3 plus 2 equals 5, is it also true that 2 times 3 plus 2 times 2, come on computer, doesn't like doing 2 things, 2 times 3 plus 2 times 2, maybe I should rewrite that, 2 times 2, what would that equal? 10. And is that 2 times 5? So, the thing about an equation is if you do the same thing to everything, the equation is still true. It might be different, but it's still true. So what I can do is I can actually work on my equations and change one of them so that, remember we changed it so that it was plus minus, that was fine. Well, we can also change it so that we've got more of something. So I am going to change this second one this time. I'm actually going to multiply by negative 2. Why am I going to do that? So before
you get positive y2.
Okay, so if I do that, my number 1 is still 3x plus 2y equals 23. But what's my new number 2?
Negative 2x plus
No.
2y.
It's negative 4x now. Plus 2y equals negative 12. Now, Nico, we're in a situation where we've got the same y's. Okay? So 3x to minus 4x, we have to take away 7x's. Answer goes down negative 35, goes down 35. So 1x must have been equal to 7 times what makes it 35? 5. So x has to equal 5. So then, so I can then use x equals 5 in, which one should I use it in? I'm going to use it in the old number 2. Number 2, so that means 2 times 5 minus a y value has to equal 6. So that's 10 minus y is 6. Therefore, y has to equal 4. So finish it off. X equals 5, y equals 4. Make it clear. Those are my 2 answers. So for this one, I've got equation 1, equation 2. I'm going to do equation 2 times 3. So my equation, I do a lot of rewriting, guys. I think it's worthwhile just to keep things lined up and clear. Obviously, you don't need to. So if I'm doing number 2 times 3, that would be 5 times 3 gives me the 15x. Minus 9 times 3 gives me the negative 27y, and 12 times 3 gives me 36. So be careful that you do multiply all 3. One of the common mistakes I see is you identify I need to multiply the x by 3 or whatever, but then you don't multiply the other 2 and it kind of messes up the whole thing. And then, however you're interpreting this, anyone want to talk me through it? And just for the video, there is the final solution. That will just pop up now.